Vlog number 7, the final days. It's kind of hard to believe we've done 7 of these videos already. It's been a good time. The season is officially coming to an end at Under Canvas Grand Canyon. This is going to be kind of like a little recap and some slideshow action, as well as taking you guys on the rest of the adventure with me. Let's go. Okay, I guess it's over. My Under Canvas stay is complete. My contract is ended. I'm currently leaving Flagstaff. I got my oil change, got some snacks and like beverages for this little start to the first leg of the road trip that I'm going on now. So yeah, I guess like it's like stage 1 is complete, and now it's time to like have maybe a little more time for fun and skateboarding and filming. So yeah, I guess like recap, super enjoyable experience. I learned so much about myself and other people. It's just kind of crazy, like living away from home with a bunch of strangers in a house in the desert for 3 months. Like, I guess I would have never expected myself to do something like that. I'm driving right now. I got the cam set up kind of hands-free so I can do the vlog while I drive pretty safely, but sorry if it's like a little shaky. But yeah, I don't know. It's been like a super weird couple of days because goodbyes suck, and like I'm horrible with like conveying that I'm like gonna miss somebody and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, I'm just not the most emotional person in the world. But yeah, I made so many fucking cool friends, and I'm like, I guess like eternally grateful for being able to take on an experience like this. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, super cool, learned a lot, and I even considered applying to another Under Canvas location. And when I say considered, I mean I did. And yeah, I was like applying to a bunch of them. I was thinking in my head like what could be next, what should be next. And there is a Under Canvas location in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, and I'm heavily considering going and working maintenance for them in April. I don't know, like, my hesitancy is that there probably wouldn't be much skateboarding to be done in Tennessee, but I don't know. Like, I might be wrong. Could be like a little low-key mecca. I gotta like check out the area a little more, I guess, and that would start in April, so it's kind of far away. Yeah. Anyways, what are we doing now? We are leaving Flag. We did all of our final duties here. We're leaving Flag and going to Utah, like a campground in Utah. And then we'll spend like 2 days at Zion National Park, and then 2 days at Bryce Canyon. We're gonna go camp out with the housemates that I just had for a couple days, and then I got an Airbnb with the homie Chris and his girlfriend. We're gonna go kick it in SD. It's gonna be super sick. I've never been to San Diego, and I've just heard it's like a great place to enjoy skateboarding, so what better way to enjoy it than to have like one of my better friends come by and like just do some shredding and filming and stuff like that. Desperately miss the homie. Yeah, go to SD, go up to Washington along the coast. I've got friends in Washington that I'm gonna hang out with, have a good time there for a little while, and then we'll kind of dilly-dally back home, depending on like the pace at which I head home will depend on basically my bank account and willingness to adventure still. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. The adventure's not over, but a major chapter is, and I'm looking forward to what's next, and I'm thankful for what I experienced. Giving you guys a little look at the scenery on the road on the way to Utah. Some very impressive landscape out here. It almost looks like you're looking at a painting or something. breathtaking. From Ohio, you just like never see landscape or, you know, rock formations like this along the road casually driving, you know. It was a nice change of pace. Driving into Utah feels like you're showing up on a different planet. I promise I was being safe when I recorded these videos. Made a little pit stop along the way. There's this like scenic pull off and the view is incredible. It was just as far as your eyes can see kind of thing. It was like the perfect timing too, sunset, so like all the rocks in the back were looking very colorful and beautiful. That's my sleeping situation while I'm living in the car. Alright. We just woke up. We're in Utah at a national park. It's fucking cold. Just kind of waking up, trying to figure out what we're gonna do today. I think the loose plan is breakfast, Zion National Park, and then finding a place to camp that, like, you know, has some trees and stuff and we can light a fire. It's been fucking fun. I got my sleeping situation in the car kind of sucked to start. But I think, oh God, the blanket, my feet in the trunk is a little rough, but I think I got it pretty cozy. Yeah, I'll try to give you a look at what's going on. I got my feet tucked up in the trunk with blankets. So I'm just chilling. Beautiful morning. They chilling. Super dope. Got some pictures of my housemates just around campsites and some random pictures throughout Zion. Zion's always been one of my favorite national parks in the United States for sure. It's just got some of the most wondrous sights you'll ever see in your life. The colors of the rocks and the way the sun comes through the little like canyon that you're in when you're in Zion is just kind of second to none. Yeah, we had a really good time. We went on a bunch of hikes, we kind of adventured through the park across 3 different days, so we got to go on a bunch of different trails, get a bunch of different scenic campsites. It was very cool. We kind of did some off-roading with the little Honda, which I was super impressed with the performance of that car throughout this trip. Got some good sunsets for you guys here too. The sunsets and sunrises in Utah were very beautiful. You know, I had to get some pictures of the homies. These guys definitely kept me sane this season. I know I was only there for 3 months, so it's kind of a short season for me, but Valley, Arizona is pretty desolate, so you take good pride in your friends, and it's good to have them. We went from Valley, Arizona to Zion. Zion was for 3 days, and then we went north of Zion, further into Utah, to check out Bryce Canyon, but on the way out of Zion, we decided to kind of take the scenic route and This is kind of some of the footage from that scenic drive through one of the most beautiful national parks in the United States, if not the world. The whole time you're driving through Zion, you're just kind of thinking, like, how could this happen naturally? The way that these rocks are just eroded into some of the most beautiful patterns, colors, and shapes that you've ever seen is just hard to believe. I don't know. It's like 360 degrees, impressive cliff sides and canyons. Such a great time. Then we arrived to Bryce Canyon. This was my first time being at Bryce. Someone once described Bryce as walking into Narnia, and I definitely could see why they would think that. We went on a pretty long hike here. I took a lot of pictures at the beginning, but I kind of fizzled out at the end. But Bryce Canyon definitely gives you that mini version of what you would kind of get in Zion, but maybe a little more extreme in terms of some of the formations of the rock. Definitely a very cool place to visit.
Look, and the trees just like blown up in the middle of it.
Wow.
This is really cool tree right there.
Should we look forward or should we cheese?
Somehow this tree just grows in the middle of the canyon. My friends. Me in the canyon, of course. And then I just got a couple stills from my travels, a little sunset and some Bryce Canyon action. Trying to record this without crying is pretty challenging. This is the part of my little trip where I'm kind of departing from some of the friends that I made back in Arizona. I'm a little torn because, like, obviously new chapters are fun and exciting, as has been proven to me many times before. Like, there's always excitement to look forward to. The memories and good times that I had with these people, invaluable. I learned a lot. I met a lot of very cool people, and I'm super thankful for all of that. I'm gonna fucking miss you guys, and yeah, I mean, our paths are gonna cross again. We're gonna do some cool shit, so it's not goodbye, it's see you again. So I'm off to San Diego. My good homie from back home is gonna fly out and meet me there. We're gonna skateboard and have a good time. Yeah. A new chapter, another new chapter. A foggy morning on the way to San Diego. We made it. We're finally in San Diego. I checked into the Airbnb. We're just kind of vibing out. I took my first warm shower in like 5 days. Took one like 2 days ago, but the water heater was blown out at the place that I went and took a shower at, so I had to take a fucking cold shower. So miserable. I was camping the whole time too. Yeah, man. We're finally in SD though. Got like a few hours to kill, and then we're gonna go pick up Layla and Chris from the San Diego International Airport. Bring them back to the Airbnb. We're probably just gonna kick it and chill tonight. Get up early. And then we got all kinds of exploring and obviously skateboarding to do, so It's kind of nice to be back in civilization after camping for 5 days straight. This is a pretty suspect sign that we had at our Airbnb in San Diego. And a random picture of me. Say hi, guys.
Yo.
We picked him up from the airport. We had cookies with it. About to see what this Cali weed's talking about with the homies.
We're here.
We were trying to pick out a skate shop to hit up, and of course we had to go to Slappy's. New park to skate. Hello, San Diego. This shit looks tight. We got the new deck set up. Yeesh. Super dope. Random picture of a really good burger that I had in SD. We're about to pull up to another San Diego skate park. Super early morning. It's kind of cold out in this bitch. Got the gang with me. We're about to go see what this one part. I don't even know what this is called. About to go see what this skate park's talking about though. Where? I don't know what's happening. Chris found something. What'd you find? Oh, that's kind of tight. Doable too. Save it for the skate park, friend. Is it this way? Where is it? Oh, but.
walk. Hey, homie just rolled past the camera and was like, "Peace, chill." There you go.
So randomly, when we were in San Diego, there was a independent truck demo. Yeah, the timing on that was insane. We got mad lucky. I got to meet Tony Hawk, Birdman, Tom Shaw, Grayson Fletcher, Chris Jocelyn.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't know, San Diego still rents. We got my man Schrader out there as well. Is that Lily? Lily. Yeah, we got Lily Erickson in the place, you guys. Yo, what up, Jill? We got so many rippers in the place right now, representing San Diego skateboarding.
Oh my God. After San Diego, we head up the Pacific Coast to Seattle, Washington. I've got some good friends up there that we're gonna meet up and hang out with, and yeah, never actually been to Seattle, so it'll be really nice to meet up with the homies and have them kind of show me around and see what's poppin'. We got to go out to eat with Mike. He ordered us some oysters, which I've never had before. So, thanks, Mike. They took me on a walkthrough of this super famous food market in downtown Seattle. It's pretty cool. They have a bunch of like fresh fish. They have all kinds of different food, and just kind of cool to see the different culture there. There was some cool street art, and then something kind of disturbing. Kind of reminded me of a weird Harry Potter. Crab. Alright, so I haven't like made any proper recorded videos in the past like, I don't want to say like 5 days, maybe 7, honestly. I've been in a weird like mind state, I guess. San Diego was a ton of fun. Like, it was great to see the homies, and like obviously I had a great time skating, but I just felt like I didn't skate to a level that I'm satisfied with. I got some tricks, I did some stuff, I was like having a good time, but I just kind of wish I was turning it up a little bit more. Also ended up like hurting my foot a little bit. I'll probably show you in a second. It's not like the usual injury that I get with my feet, like my ankles or something. It's like I think I just like slapped the board on my inner ankle bone like a few too many times, just like trying a trick over and over and like hitting the inside of my foot. It's kind of like made me rethink maybe some shoe selection. Maybe I go for something that's like a mid or something, so it covers that little part of my ankle that I'm smacking all the time. Could have just been a fluke too, so I don't know, I'm not gonna get too mental about it, but every time I like get hurt, like this is a kind of injury where like I'm limping a little bit, like I probably shouldn't skate for a while until it heals. I don't know, just anytime I get injured where I can't be on my board, it's a little bit depressing to me, but I'm trying to keep a good headspace. I went up to Seattle and I slept at my friend's house for like a few days. He was like super good hospitality the whole time. I was like really happy to be with, really happy to be welcome somewhere, have like a bed and stuff like that. Shout out Callum and shout out Kylie, his girlfriend. They were super hospitable. So now, I don't know, I got like the foot injury thing going on. The trip has been very long, but I guess it's kind of like practice for if I ever want to do this as some sort of a lifestyle, right? Yeah, trip's been long. I'm like south of Seattle right now in the Redwood National Park, California. And we found this little like campsite that's really close to the ocean, so I'm just sitting here kind of listening to the waves and watching them. It's like 7 a.m. so sun's coming up. It's a pretty good setting. I guess I just kind of wanted to hit record and dump some thoughts out, because I've been kind of stewing and not recording anything like I shouldn't be. But yeah, anyways. Here's the view. Look at that. I'll take that any morning. That's awesome. Oh, just sit down. Give you a look at this fucking foot. Try not to get my sock all sandy. Oh, fuck yeah. So as you can see, it's like, I would say it's not the most like normal like bruising pattern. This looks like I sprained it, but like I never rolled my ankle, so I'm thinking just the bruising from up here from getting my board chopping at my ankle like caused the bruising to kind of like disperse around. It's not like terrible swollen, but yeah, anytime I get like a foot injury, I take that shit seriously, man. I don't want to be down and out for longer than I have to be, so I'm gonna let it kind of heal up, I guess. But yeah, once again, this is the view for the day. But I might move on. It's a little chilly out here. Like, I don't know if it'll get as warm as I would like. So, peace. The final sunset picture, and we're back on the road to Ohio.